ultimate route to JEE success with JEE Test Prep app by Extramarks, adaptive testing platform, India's top faculty, micro-scheduling, live and recorded sessions, doubt-solving sessions, national level weekly tests, analytics and reports. Download the app now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Extramarks Smart Classes, a smarter way of learning. In the previous session, we have discussed about vectors, type of vectors, resolution of vectors, addition of vectors, and different laws of addition. Now in this chapter, we're gonna study analytical method of vector addition. Now, why this analytical method is useful? Because by using the analytical method, it do not require a ruler or a protector to find the resultant, to find the sum. Second more important point is the resultant can be obtained more accurately. And third important point is that you can use it for 2D as well as 3D. Means you can use it in 2 dimension and 3 dimension as well. Now, assume that there is a vector A and vector B in a xy plane. I am considering a 2D only, 2 dimensions, right? So you know that any vector can be resolved in 2 mutually perpendicular directions when I am resolving in a plane. So let's say a vector consists of ax I cap plus ay j cap, where ax is the x component of A and ay is the y component of A, right? Similarly, I have written this B vector as bx I cap plus by j cap. Here, similarly, a vector, it is bx is nothing, it is b component, x component of B, and by is the y component of B. Assume the R is a resultant. You know that resultant is nothing, it is vector addition. So the resultant is A plus B. So I have written here ax I cap plus ay j cap plus B vector, that is bx I cap plus by j cap. Now I am assuming that there is a resultant R which too have x component and y component. So I have written, let's say R vector equals to rx I cap plus ry j cap, where rx is the x component of the resultant and ry is the y component of the resultant. Now I can write this, rx can be written as ax plus bx. What I have done, I have just added II components and jj components. So I can write the x component of the resultant is equals to x component of A vector plus x component of B vector. Similarly, if you want to find the y component of the R vector, the y component of the resultant, it will be y component of the A vector plus y component of the B vector. Similarly, if I assume a vector in 3 dimension, then it can be written as A vector is ax I cap, ay j cap, ay k cap, where ax, ay and az are the x, y and z components of A. Similarly, B vector can be written as bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap, where bx, by and bz are the x, y and z components of B respectively. So I am assuming again here that resultant to have one component in x direction, second in y and third in j direction, that is z direction. So I can write rx I cap plus ry j cap plus rz k cap as resultant, as you can see on screen, and where x component of the resultant will be x component of A plus x component of B. Similarly, ry, the y component of resultant, can be written as y component of A plus y component of B, and z component of the resultant can be written as z component of A plus z component of B, right? Now let's solve some problems based on this. In the problem shown, it is given that 2 forces, each of magnitude F, have a resultant of the same magnitude F. The angle between the forces is. Now I am considering that there are 2 vectors, vector A and vector B, and it is given the magnitude of A is F and the magnitude of B is also f. Now when I am finding the resultant, that is vector A plus vector B, again I am getting the magnitude of the resultant to be f only. Here I am assuming theta is the included angle, so resultant will be in between because the magnitudes are same. So exactly the resultant will be at an angle of theta by 2. I am assuming this to be r. Now in the problem given, the resultant can be found out using parallelogram law, under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So it can be written as f square plus 2f into f cos theta, and they're telling the resultant is also f only. I'm squaring both sides, you'll get f square equal to f square plus f square plus 2f square cos theta. So I can write minus f square equals to 2f square cos theta. This f square get cancelled with f square. So you get cos theta equal to minus 1 by 2. It means theta equals to 120 degree. Always remember, whenever the two vectors having same magnitude and they are at an angle of 120 degree, the resultant will be f only. So vector 10 plus vector 10, if they are at an angle of 120 degree, the answer will be 10 only. So you have to take a great care while adding two vector quantities because the vector has direction and magnitude both. Now let's move on to the next problem. Here they have given for the resultant of two vectors to be maximum, what should be the angle between them? Now this is a very important concept, that if you want to find the maxima or minima, then what we can do, you know that resultant is nothing, it is r equals to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Now you want this entire quantity to be maximum. You cannot change the value of a magnitude or a because it is number constant. Similarly b you can't change. The only thing you can change is theta, and correspondingly the cos of theta will vary. Now if you want theta to be maximum or the resultant to be maximum, the cos theta should be maximum. Now can you tell me what is the maximum value of cos theta? Yeah, that's true. Cos theta maximum value is 1. So, or I can say theta equals to 0 degree. It means when both the vector are in same direction, you will get the resultant to be maximum. Similarly, if they ask for minimum, then what is the minimum value of cos theta? You know that all the trigonometric functions, this cos theta and sin theta, both functions have maximum value is +1 and minimum value is -1. So in that case means the angle between the vectors is 120 degree for you to get the minimum. Now in this particular problem, they are asking the angle so that the resultant will be maximum. It means cos theta should be maximum, and you know that cos theta can have maximum value of 1. It means theta should be 0 degree. So your answer is 0 degree. Now see this problem, a particle is simultaneously acted by two forces of equal to 4 Newton and 3 Newton. The net force on the particle is. Now remember one thing, they have given one vector as 4 Newton and second vector is 3 Newton, right? Just now we have discussed the maximum force of F1 and F2 can be when theta equal to 0 degree, and minimum force of F1 and F2 when theta equal to 180 degree. Means F minimum magnitude wise it will be F1 minus F2, and this can be written as F1 plus F2, right? Magnitude. How I get this? I put the value of theta. Let's say I have taken F square, F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 F2 cos 0. Cos 0 means 1. So it will be F1 plus F2 the whole square. So you will get F1 plus F2. This is the maximum value the resultant of two vectors can have. Similarly, when I use cos 180, I will get -1. So under root a minus b the whole square, right? So if I do a plus b, then I will get 4 plus 3, that is 7. And if I do a minus b, then I will get 4 minus 3 equal to 1. So I can get any value between the maximum and the minimum. That's why the answer is can be anything between 1 Newton and 4 Newton. This is a very important problem. Please have a look again. Next problem, we have A vector as 4i cap minus 3j cap, B vector as 6i cap plus 8j cap, and we have to find the magnitude of A plus B. Remember, we have to find magnitude, right? And you have to find the angle made by this vector with the x-axis. First of all, I want to find the resultant in vector format only. So resultant is nothing, it is A vector plus B vector. So I can write this A vector to be 4i cap minus 3j cap, and B vector can be written as 6i cap plus 8j cap. Now if you add these two quantities, you'll get, you know that you have to add II components, that is 10i cap, and you have to add jj components, that is you have to add 5j cap. 8 minus 3 is 5, right? This is the resultant. Now if I draw it like this, then it will be 10 units in x direction and 5 units in y direction. That's why I can write this as 10i cap plus 5j cap. Right? Now I want to find this angle theta. So I know that tan theta is nothing, it is opposite by adjacent, that is perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is nothing, it is 5 units, base is having 10 units, so I got 1 by 2. So tan theta is equals to 1 by 2, theta equals to 10 inverse 1 by 2. I got this answer as resultant. They are asking the magnitude of the resultant also, so it will be magnitude can be written as under root 10 square plus a square plus b square, that is 100 plus 50, that is 25 into 6, sorry, this is 25, so it is 5 root 5. This is the correct answer, right? Now a truck traveling due north at 20 meters per second turns west and travels with the same speed. Now let's say this is north direction, this is east, this is south, this is west. I am assuming this to be x direction, that is I cap, and this to be y direction, that is j cap. Now initial velocity of the particle is 20 due west, that is 20, sorry, this is east, this is west. Initial velocity is written as 20 minus I cap, and final velocity is written as, it is towards, the initial velocity is towards north, that is j cap, turns west, so final velocity will become 20 minus I cap. They are asking the change in velocity. So change in velocity is final velocity minus initial velocity, right? So what is final velocity? It is 20 minus I cap, and initial velocity is 20 j cap. So you get minus 20 I plus j. If they are asking magnitude, it will be under root a square plus b square. So my answer is magnitude is 20 root 2. So let's correct this option. This is 20 root 2. Now, if they are asking a vector plus b vector, then the resultant will be towards this. But they are asking a minus b, so it should be exactly opposite. I can write this a vector plus of minus b vector, right? So initially it is traveling due north. Now you have to consider this vector. This is minus b vector. Now you have to add it. So your answer is northeast, southwest, right? Opposite. if the sum of two vectors is a unit vector, then the magnitude of difference is. Now they have given that there are two vectors, and the two unit vectors mean you know that unit vectors has magnitude 1. So I am assuming the n cap is a unit vector whose magnitude is equals to 1. Now they are asking the difference of the magnitudes. So first of all, I want to find the angle between them, because you know that resultant can be written as under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Now they are telling it is a unit vector, so resultant is equals to 1, and this is 1 plus 2 cos theta. We'll get 1 equals to 2 plus 2 cos theta is minus 1 by 2. Again, we are getting theta to be 120 degree. Now they're asking difference. So it is they're asking a minus b. A minus b can be written as under root a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. So it is 1 plus 1 minus 2 into 1 into 1 minus 1 by 2, because the angle between them is 120 degree again. So it can be written as 2 plus 2 into 1 by 2, the whole root. So it is 2 plus 1. Correct answer is root 3.
For more such videos, please like, share and subscribe to Extramarks Test Prep YouTube channel.